since the beginning of this competition, I have a feeling, I have a sense that the meme that we all make fun of, Palmeiras, it's having its last days. So if you are Brazilian, you probably know what I'm talking about, but if you are not a Brazilian or if you're not familiar with Brazilian football, you probably have no idea what I'm talking, like what is the meme? And I will explain in this video. So Palmeiras are a massive club in Brazil. They have won 12 Brazilian league titles, 4 Copa do Brasil, 3 Copa Libertadores, but there is one title that they never won. So in Brazilian football, at least from a Brazilian perspective, we consider Club World Cup champions not just the FIFA Club World Cup champions, but also the Intercontinental Cup champions, which used to be a old competition that played from 1960 to 2004 between the European champion and the South American champion. And these are the winners of the Club World Cups. These are the Brazilians that have won the Club World Cup and the Intercontinental Cup, which, like I said, from a Brazilian perspective, we consider those two competitions as Club World Cups. We have São Paulo that won 2 Intercontinental Cups and 1 FIFA Club World Cup, Santos with 2 Intercontinental Cups, Corinthians with 2 Club World Cups, Flamengo with 1 Intercontinental Cup, Grêmio also with 1 Intercontinental Cup, and Internacional with 1 FIFA Club World Cup. And the thing with Palmeiras is that, like, yeah, a lot of other teams, a lot of other gigantic teams in Brazil have never won the Club World Cup. Like Botafogo never won the Club World Cup, Fluminense never won the Club World Cup, Cruzeiro never won the Club World Cup, Atlético Mineiro never won the Club World Cup. But the thing is, this became a meme for all the Brazilians that love the beautiful game, because Palmeiras itself considered themselves as Club World Cup champions, as the first Club World Cup champions of 1951. So in 1951, there was a competition called the Copa Rio, which was taking place in Rio de Janeiro at Maracanã Stadium, and had teams like Vasco, Palmeiras in it, of course. Then they had Juventus, they had Nice, they had also Sporting. They had a lot of clubs in this competition, and Palmeiras ended up winning this competition against Juventus in the final. This trophy wasn't just big for Palmeiras itself, but it was also a big achievement for Brazilian football, especially because it was after 1 year since 1950, since the 1950 World Cup, where Brazil lost to Uruguay at a home soil. This achievement itself was pretty big for Palmeiras, especially at that time, but the thing is, a lot of other Brazilian teams won a competition similar to the Copa Rio, or even the Copa Rio, like Fluminense won the Copa Rio in 1952. Then we had, Vasco won as well, Corinthians won, São Paulo won. There were different competitions. Obviously, it had different names, like Corinthians was the tiny trophy of the world in 1954 that they won. But like Bangu won a competition similar to that, and they don't consider themselves as Club World Cup winners. And that's why the meme that Palmeiras doesn't have a Club World Cup became so hype in Brazil for all the football fans, especially from Palmeiras rivals São Paulo, Santos, and Corinthians. All of this to say is that based on Palmeiras' performance today against Botafogo, Palmeiras does have a pretty good chance of winning their first Club World Cup, or if you're a Palmeiras fan, their second Club World Cup, and the meme once and for all.